Dear listeners, Rashi comments on the pasuk of today's Seder, "Samtem es devarai eila alevavchem v'nafshechem," and you will place my words on your heart and on your soul, upshatem le'ois al yetchem v'letoitafos beinenechem, and you will bind them as a sign on your hands and as a decoration between your eyes, and put them on the doorposts near your house. And this is after the Torah says, "V'avadetem meheira mal'oretz hatoiva asher Hashem noisen lachem." You will be banished quickly from the good land which the Eternal gives you. Then you will tie them on your hands as a sign, and on your head between your eyes as a decoration. So Rashi says that the Torah mentions it here in order to teach us that even achar shetiglu, that even after you'll go into exile, you still have the obligation, hanichu tefillin, ta'asu mezuzos, put on tefillin and make mezuzos, so that they should not be new when the lachar shetachzuru, after that you will come back. Tiyu mitzuyonim, you should be distinguished with your mitzvahs, with your commandments, even in exile. So this Rashi is very difficult to understand, because we know that the commandments to put on tefillin and to have mezuzahs on the doorposts are commandments on their own rights, not only because you need them when you come back to the land of Israel. These commandments are considered choivos haguf, obligations on the individual wherever he is. In exile we have the same commandments to perform them as we have when we are in the land of Israel. Why does Rashi say in order to be distinguished with these mitzvahs, so that they be not new when you come back to the land of Israel? We know that there are people today who think that when they come back to, when they visit the land of Israel, or especially when they'll be in front of the Kosel HaMaravi of the Wailing Wall, they'll have a spiritual experience, that they'll feel a sort of inspiration and a spiritual elevation that will bring them closer to Judaism and to the Eternal. But in reality, this is not the case. That if while they're in exile, they have no feeling of spirituality, and they remain cold and indifferent to the spiritual values of our faith, then even when they are in Israel in front of the Wailing Wall, they remain cold and indifferent, and it has no effect on them. Unless they experience a yearning and a longing for a spiritual elevation while they're outside of Israel, their presence in Israel or in front of the Wailing Wall will make no difference. This is what Rashi means. While you're in exile, you should still be distinguished by the mitzvahs, not simply to fulfill the mitzvahs because they're an obligation. Be distinguished by them, which means perform them with fervor and with life and with earnestness and with proper intention, so that when you come back to the land of Israel, you still have the same spiritual experience, and it may not be totally new for them, because new for you, because then it will not make any difference. That's what Rashi means when he says that even in exile perform the mitzvahs, so that they be not new when you come back to the land of Israel, because then they will have no effect on them if you're not prepared for them before you come back to the land of Israel. Have a good Shabbos, and thank you very much.